everybody, welcome to A Tranquil Life. My name is Cheryl. Today I'm going to start setting up my 2020 Christmas planner. I follow the holiday grand plan every year to some degree. I have a Christmas planner, but I decided to make a new one this year because my previous planner, I've used it for the last, since 2016. And what I've done is some years I just got a little lazy and I used sheets that weren't completely filled out just to add to them, and I didn't make the planner specific to that year. So I just think that I want this year to make a new planner. I will link the Holiday Grand Plan site. It's organizedhome.com below, and you can go to that site. There are different plans there. There's a cleaning grand plan, there's a holiday grand plan, there's an organized Christmas, there's an organized home. There's all different kinds of plans to help you get yourself organized, ready for the holidays or ready spring cleaning. All of that is there. It's a wonderful site. It's a wonderful resource. It's been around for a long time. And if you enjoy Christmas planning, if you want to start early to make sure that by the time December comes around, you're ready to go, you're able to sit down and enjoy your holiday instead of being rushed to finish up everything. That's the beauty of it. By the first week of December, you're completely done with everything that you need to do to prepare for the holidays, and except, of course, cook Christmas dinner. But you have gifts wrapped, purchased, wrapped. You have your decorations up. You have your freezer meals in the freezer, ready to pop in the oven. Everything is ready to go. So it's a great program to follow if you like doing that kind of thing. It also takes you through Halloween, Thanksgiving, and through New Year's. So it's a really good plan. There are tons and tons of printables on that site. And the beauty of it is you can tweak the program to fit the way your holiday works. For example, there is a kids room week. October 4th through the 10th is kids room. That doesn't apply to me. So I have that extra week to work, spread out my cleaning, spread out my planning, and there's lots of flexibility there. There are printables that I simply don't use. My family and I don't use them. So, we don't do a cookie exchange. We don't do, parties and things like that. We have our own traditions. So I can fit our holiday traditions in very easily with what's offered at that website. I feel like, I don't know about y'all, but I just feel like 2020 is so out of hand. It has been since the first part of the year. And I want very much to make this Christmas extra special because everybody has been so stressed and so out of it, with everything that's been going on. I just think that it would be a good opportunity to scale things back, get a little more old-fashioned, do a little more traditional things, not make it so much about the presents and the rush of the season. We have 5 children. They're grown, and they have boyfriends, girlfriends, and a lot of times all of them can't come for actually Christmas, but they all come at some point. So ours is a little non-traditional because we celebrate whenever they can come. So, all right, what I have done is I have printed out all of the printables from the website that I use, that I will use. They're all printed on 32-pound paper, which is, it's wonderful paper. I also have cut out my front and back cover for my planner. I will use a disc-bound system, the Happy Planner rings. These are the discs that I'm going to be using. They're gold, metallic, metal gold discs. I cut these out of these chopping mats that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. You get 2 chopping mats per package, and they are fabulous to cut and use for covers for your planners. They offer protection, you know, they protect your pages, and it's just really a good way to put a cover on your planner for not much money at all. So just wanted to let you know about that. I also have some previous Christmas expansion packs that Happy Planner puts out every year. Sometimes you can't find them because they do disappear as soon as they come out, the Christmas extension packs. So you have to really watch around that time of year in November, you know, to snag one of these. But I don't use a lot of the inserts in here either. I don't use the stocking stuffers. I do make my kids stockings still. They're grown, but I don't use that because I just grab whatever I want to grab. I don't use the holiday traditions typically. I don't use the party planner. So there are parts of that I don't use. But there are parts that I do. And I have some of those pages, like the notes pages. I love these. They're always very well decorated, and they're just pretty to look at. The gift list is a good option. You can have for, what, where, purchased and wrapped. It's like a checklist. You purchased it and you wrapped it, and that helps you track what gifts you've bought. I'll have one page for each of our kids, and that page will be for them. I also like the dividers that come in them. This one's cards and gifts, and then this is notes from a different Christmas extension from another year. This is another divider from that says notes. And then the holiday menu planning. I do like the way this is set up. You can put the date, like Thanksgiving dinner, and put your menu on here. And that's just another divider. So I'm going to use some of these dividers. They also come with stickers as well, typically. So, and then this one, I think, was a divider or a piece of scrapbook paper that I used last year. So I grabbed that because that's going to be my cover for now. I'm not decorating it. I'm merely just putting it together. So see how that works? You can cut a piece of scrapbook paper, and that'll be, you know, you can decorate that and make it pretty. Put the year on it or whatever. But for now, I'm just going to use that until I start decorating. So what we'll do today is I'm going to take this cover and I'm going to cut and punch. I have the Happy Planner punch. You don't have to have a Happy Planner punch. You can simply punch a hole with a hole punch and then take scissors and cut 2 little divots out of there. And that's what I did with this, because I didn't want to punch through this on my punch, because I didn't want to hurt my punch. So I just took a hole punch, punched holes, and then I took scissors and cut 2 little things out, and it works just the same as a Happy Planner punch. So what I'm planning to do is when I printed these out, I made them 85% as far as the scale when I printed them, and it makes it the perfect size for a classic Happy Planner. So when you print that, when you print them, if you do, and you're planning on using a disc bound system, just keep that in mind, that 85% works for a classic Happy Planner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all of these out, and then I'll be right back. I don't want to put you through all that, so I'll be right back once I've got all that done. All right, everything is cut and punched. I actually used my guillotine to cut. It was a lot easier than the scissors, and then I punched all of them with the Happy Planner punch. So like I said, you don't have to have a Happy Planner punch, but it does come in handy if you're using the discs. So what I'd like to do is go through what I've printed out so far and put them together just to get a start on it. So let me show you what I've printed out. The Holiday Grand Plan this year starts on August 30th, and it starts with List Week and Front Porch. I do have a front porch, and the lists, that's my favorite part. I love making the lists and planning. It's always a work in progress. It always changes, so that's the fun part. I love to list. Question week and living room. I have a living room. My husband and I have our own rooms. He has the front room and I have the back room, so it's not really a living room. Just when people come over, they gather everywhere. So, but I will be doing his room because it's off of the front porch on this week. Question week just is there's some questions, and you just think about what you'd like to happen for the holiday, what didn't work in years past, what did work, your traditions, things like that. Entryway week. I say that 10 times fast. I do not have an entryway. My front porch, my front door comes right into his room. So I will be doing something else that week. When I get in here to decorate, I'll be putting something over that. So, and tweaking it, to fit what I need. Master bedroom week, that will apply. Master bath week, we have one bathroom, so it's just the two of us here. So I will be doing the bathroom that week. Kids' rooms will be something else. Guest room week, we do not have a guest room, so that will be something else. Kitchen week, that will apply, of course. Pantry, closets week. I do not have closets in my house, but I do have a wardrobe, so I will be cleaning out the wardrobe. And I do not have a pantry, so that week I'll be doing the kitchen cabinets. Family room week will be my room. We do not have a garage, so that will be an extra week. We do have an attic that desperately needs to be cleaned out, so we will probably do attic week these 2 weeks because it should be cool enough to get up there. Right now it's stifling hot up there, so we can't get up there and do anything right now. So the attic week will probably take 2 weeks. And I like being able to spread things out like that because it doesn't kill you trying to get it done. Dining room week, that does apply. And holiday decor week, that was my Christmas decorating, and that's the first week of December, right after Thanksgiving, so that's when I will do my decorating. Finish up week is just wrapping up any loose ends, and then you've got maintenance week and celebrate week and then New Year's week. So it's finish up week is very minimal. You should have everything pretty much done after you get your decor. I guess, finish up week you could also, put your storage boxes from your decor and everything away, and so yeah. So that's the plan. And then each week comes with a checklist like this one: front porch, household, holiday prep, to buy, to call, to go, and then a notes section. Each week, what I'd like to do is come back and read over the tasks for that week and go over them with you, and regardless of if I'm doing or not, I'll like for the kids room, I'll go over the tasks for that week, and then I'll incorporate the tasks into whatever I'm doing that week. So you get a good to-do list for each week. This is a Christmas card list. The format was different for my Christmas card list last year, so I'm going to look at that and see. I know a lot of people keep it digitally, but I'm not. I'm a paper and pen kind of girl. I don't really keep too much digitally because you never know how long you're going to have access to that. So I'm going to give a look to my Christmas card list. It's usually pretty long because I do an exchange for Christmas cards. So I'm going to look and see what I did last year and compare it with this and see which one I like better. Living room week, again with the checklist. These are not in order. I have to put them in the order that I want. This is a freezer inventory, which I think is awesome. It's not applicable right now, but as it gets closer, I'll be putting on there, like if I've got my turkey, if I've got my ham, whatever we're going to do for Christmas Eve, you know, anything in the freezer that we need for the holidays will go on here, and then check it off if it's there, and if I use it, I'll put an X so I'll know that I'll need to go back and rebuy it and put it back on here. Put a check that I've rebought it. So that's a good thing to have. And there's a pantry inventory as well. Same thing. I buy separate things, separate sugar, separate nuts, and different, you know, things for holiday baking. So those things are not used for my weekly meals. So this will help me keep track of what I've already purchased so that I'll know that I have everything I need for my holiday cookie making and whatever. Gift closet inventory is fabulous because I have an actual gift place that I stick things all through the year. So I need to go in there and see what I've got and what I still need to pick up. So that's a good thing to have. Gift closet inventory. Master bedroom week checklist. Holiday home spruce up checklist. My husband and I, there's just the two of us, but there are things that I'd like to have done before the holidays. Say like you'd like a room painted, or you'd like if you've got a broken light switch cover, or you've got, you know, things like that you'd like to have done before the holidays. And then you can also put who it's delegated to. So this will be in a place where he can get to it and he can see what I would like to have done, his little honey-do list. Master bathroom week checklist. This is a wrap and mail checklist. Now, since I'm not really sure what's going to happen this year with my kids, I may have to mail some presents. So this is a good way to track that. Make sure that I've got tissue paper, boxes, mailing boxes, packing tape, you know, all these things that you need for mailing out gifts. Kitchen week will be 2 weeks for me, so that will be expanded upon. Pantry and closets. Family room will be changed to my room. Garage, I printed out garage and storage. I do not have a garage, but I do have storage. So this week I'll be concentrating on storage for next year. Organizing and getting things more streamlined to store. Dining room week checklist. Holiday decor checklist. Finish up week checklist. And I printed 2 maintenance weeks because I'm really hopeful that I'll have since I've got so many weeks that aren't applicable to me, that I'll have an extra week to just maintain. So that's what I hope happens. So only time will tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start putting these onto the discs. And that's what I love about a disc bound system, because you can change things up. You don't have to, if you need to move something, you can move it. You don't have to, it's not that you have to tear out a page. You can just take the page out, put it somewhere else. And it's, like I said, it's a work in progress planner. So the plans change, things change, ideas, you know, I'll have other ideas of things that I want to get accomplished, or things that I want to do. And I can always pop those things in here. Now I have holiday recipes of things that traditionally I make every year. So I have those in another Happy Planner, so I'll be popping those in here at some point near the menus. So that will be very handy. And what I'm planning on doing is just taking the weekly checklist first. And all of these extra checklists and all of these extra things will go towards the back. Freezer, pantry, gift closet, master bedroom, spruce up, master bathroom, wrap and mail, kitchen, pantry, family room, storage, dining room, holiday decor, finish up, and 2 maintenance. So those will go in there just like that. So as I redesignate different weeks, I may need to print out more of these and just put in them what I plan to substitute for that week. All the printables are on that website that I'm going to link below. So if you're interested in printing them, please go over and do that. Like I said, it's a wonderful. Cynthia is the founder of the Holiday Grand Plan, and she is just a wonderful lady. And she has done so much work over the years to help us get organized. So it's just a wonderful thing. You can if you don't have a Happy Planner, you can just purchase the rings. You can just get the rings. Oops, I left out finish up week and the 2 maintenance weeks, so I need to pop those in there. And this thing is going to get fatter, and it's going to fill up those rings as I go, because I've got a lot more to put in here. So I get the dividers in there. And once I get it decorated, it's just going to get fat. So I feel like I've got to start now. I've got something to work with. Now, another idea for you is what I do with, say, front porch week. Well, let's go to one that's let's go to the bedroom. Okay, so bedroom week, I printed out this fabulous spring cleaning checklist, and it's got every room in the house, and it's got a checklist of things to do. Wipe down doors, door trim, knobs, switches, vents. Dust and wipe off scuffs on ceiling and walls. Dust ceiling fans, skylights, light fixtures, change old bulbs. Dust decor items. All the way clean windows, wash sheets, flip or rotate the mattress, polish the wood. See, it's very, very detailed as far as, you know, a checklist that you can go down and make sure that you get everything done. And, you know, things that are particular to your home, may or may not be on here, so you can tweak this, do with it what you want to do. But what I plan to do is, I'm not going to put the checklist on here. I'm going to have a separate page. I may even use the back here. And I'm going to put my bedroom checklist, what's applicable to my home, in here, and it'll be a checklist, and then I can go down when it's master bedroom week. I can go down, everything will be ready, and all I have to do is do the tasks and check them off. And that way I'll know that when it's maintenance week, everything has been deep cleaned and done, and I can just maintain it and go over it with a rag or a broom, and everything will be done. So it's a wonderful resource just to print out. I'll put the link to this one, but there are tons and tons of checklists, spring cleaning checklists out there. So you can find one that works for you. This one is very detailed. So that's what I like. Every little thing broken down. So I will be taking that and breaking down every room. I have 6 rooms. That's all I have. Also, I'll be working on this too. December lists. It's Corey, the Reset Girl, founded Lister's Got a List, and I told you I like to list. I like listing things. So this is something I did last year. I was so out of it last year. Christmas was not fun for me. I didn't enjoy Christmas last year. I enjoyed being with my babies, of course, and my family. But the preparation and usually I thrive on that. I love it. And I'm ready to go this year. But last year I was dreading it the whole entire time. It was a really rough year. And so I made some things to try to get myself in the mood and the spirit. And I ended up not going through with them. So this was an excellent idea. It was December listers, and list things that you want to do in the month of December. You can do every month. And it's a list of 20 things, and what I did was I wrote down 20 things that I'd like to have accomplished last December, and you'll see I got one done. So I'm going to revisit these, see if they still work, and if they don't, then come up with a new one. I do want to do a Christmas bucket list, a fall bucket list, and a winter bucket list. So I will be putting those in here too. So I've got a lot of work to do in here. It's going to be a lot of fun. And every time I work on this, I will pop a video up and we'll do it together. And you can follow along if you want to make your own planner. You can use a 3-ring binder if you want to. And just print out the printables and put them in a binder and decorate it any way you want. Don't decorate it. It's up to you. And, you know, just have fun with it. And it's your own personal little Christmas, piece of Christmas that, you know, just for your reference. It's a wonderful thing to have the following year, because you can go back and look at what you did the previous year and tweak those things and reuse it if it worked, and pitch it if it didn't. Add traditions, take traditions away. So, you know, it's when you've got it in a binder or on these discs, you pop out, put back in, rearrange. It's a workable tool for you to get ready for the holidays. So lots more to do, but that's enough for today. And I hope that you will join me and have some fun with me over the next few months getting ready for the holidays. And if you do plan on joining me, if you do plan on making yourself a planner, or if you have a planner that you're going to be tweaking, you're going to be starting 2020, let me know. Please comment below and we'll do this together and have a lot of fun. Okay? And until I see you again, happy planning.